Hey, this is BlindFox and welcome at my little comparison review. Please support the channel, please subscribe and please donate on patreon.com. So this is the civilian chicken pasta that was in the civilian rations in 2020. This is a 2021 which says it was packed in March 2020, which is the one that's in this military ration. They are both chicken pasta. So we will see if they are the same, see if we can figure out if they are the same chicken pasta. Now the big difference is the civilian one, or this one in this pouch is 400 grams. This one in the green pouch in the military ration is 300 grams. The one that they had in the civilian pouches is a gusseted thing, so it can stand on its own. You do not need an extra bowl. This one, however, does not. This one only one 10-notch up top there, so you can eat out of the pouch, but it can't stand. This one has got 2 10-notches, although sometimes this one here, as you can see, is sort of, the label is in its way, so you have to sort of cut it open yourself, but this thing can stand. Now I'm not going to read, I don't know, this one expires in 2023. I'm not sure when this one expires, but the pack when it was in, oh, I didn't get it, this one in a pack, I ordered it, but it's a bit dark, so I don't know if I'm missing a expiry date on here somewhere, but yeah, well, they both, the stuff that they are made of feel the same. You can see this one is a bit more broader than this one. The military one is a bit thinner than the civilian one, and it's a bit longer than the civilian one too. So we will go and heat this up and put this in containers, and I will show you this. So this I'm doing in together with the SANDF review. So I'll just cut and splice the videos a bit to fit all of this in, and I'm not going to eat all of this at once. So I'll go and heat this up and we will be back. So before we go, if you want to eat this cold, you won't have a problem with either of these, because you just have one pouch and the contents is in there. You might, we'll do the other meal in the military one as well to see how it goes, but this, everything is together. You can eat this cold. I won't say it would be brilliantly nice, but it's soft enough so that you can eat both of these cold. This one feels a bit more saucy, but I don't know, we will see. Alright, let's see. The old and the new. Now the both of them, you can see, have got some vegetables. I just put the old one, I left it and put the old one in the canteen thing because, well, it is it can't really stand upright. The new one, I just put the whole bag in the canteen thing because I will just dump it over. Got nothing to do with I think the reviews, I can't remember if I put it in, but anyway. So you can see the difference immediately. This one, not very saucy. The new one, quite more saucy, besides the fact that it's different noodles. So this one has got sort of a, what do you call it, sort of almost flattish, I don't know what noodles, but let's zoom in and see. Okay, so let's taste this one. This is the chicken pasta. You can see a very dry one, not a lot of sauce here. There is some vegetables, so let's taste. A lot of chicken in here. You can taste it's real chicken, which means it's a bit dry because this is not very saucy. You can taste the pasta. It's very soft. There isn't much of a taste. There might be flavoring, but there is really not a lot of flavoring in here. You don't really get that flavorfulness. You do get it's a chicken taste. You get sort of a flavoring in the background, but not so much. As I said, the pasta overly cooked, very soft. So we'll add some cheese and then we'll taste it again. So we've got the new one. So this was the old one, or the one in the military stuff. So let's see the one in the civilian stuff. You can see different noodles, very, very saucy. There's also real chicken pieces. There's also vegetables in there. Carrots, I see some corn, and I see some peas somewhere. You can see very, very saucy, different type of noodles. So let's take a bite. The sauce here, I don't know. I think the previous ones I had, the sauce was a bit thicker, but there's a sauce. There's a definite taste in the sauce, a definite tomato-iness, a bit of creaminess. And because there's such a lot of sauce here, it's not as dry as this one. So it's not as dry, and the sauce doesn't, if there's no sauce, the chicken is very dry. This one, the chicken is not very dry. So I'm gonna add, I've got 2 of these, so I'm gonna add 1 of each to both of these. So this is the normal cheese stuff. You can just sort of cut off the end and then just pop the cheese out. Alright, I've mixed in the cheeses. Both of them do get a different flavor. This one, the old one, you taste the cheese more because there's not a lot of other flavor in. The new one, or the one in the civilian rations one, it does have a different flavor. There is, or a bit more flavor, so your cheese mixes in well. You do get the cheesy taste, but you also get the taste of the other flavors, which is quite good. So what did I think about this too? I would prefer the new one because there's more sauce and your stuff doesn't taste as dry. The drawback about it, they don't give cheese with the new meals because it shortens the shelf life of their rations. I don't know why they can't get new packages for the cheese so that it will last longer, because these sausages look cool and fun, but it just is not as, doesn't last that long. It's not as secure as say a sealed packet or a normally sealed type packaging. Now the old one the cheese really helps it. So if you've got any pasta in the green ones, do add the cheese. If you've got the cheese, add the cheese, because it helps this pasta a lot. It's much drier. So overall, I would prefer the more saucy pasta because your chicken is not that dry. The non-saucy pasta, your chicken is so dry, it's really annoying to eat it. So this was our little review of the 300 gram military meal and the 400 gram civilian meal. I do know SERAC package for other countries' military, so I was wondering which one do they get in their meals? Do they get this one without the sauce, or do they get this one? Or do they get totally different food? But I will never know. But so which one I prefer? I actually do prefer the new ration. So thanks for watching this little comparison review thing. So thanks for watching. Please support the channel, please subscribe, and please go donate on patreon.com.